Alright, so now we're going to be applying this to the t-shirt. The first process of this, of course, is lining it up. So here's my process for that. Okay, I'll give you a straight edge to the world right there using that cabinet. Lay out the t-shirt. Okay, keep it far enough away from you, really, because it's your eye that counts towards this stuff. I can't stress it enough. It's really hard to line this up sometimes. So I'm going to have to line this up linearly, laterally, and down. There we go. Ooh. Okay. So back away from it for a second. Check it out. Make sure it looks good. All right. Once it's on there for good. Okay. There we go. We have our tribal t-shirt. Now you can't wear it like that because that would be uncool, right? I mean, who wears a piece of plastic on their shirt? So the next step is this. There is this cool machine right next to the cutter. It has this little switch on it. The switch right there needs to be turned on. It also has this little dial right here. This dial I kind of leave on 8. There's a temperature gauge right here in the front, and I wait till at least gets to about 300 degrees. Generally takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It takes longer if you sit there and wait for it, so I would walk away. It's not going to catch fire or anything, so just go about your business for a few minutes, come back like we are going to be doing, because actually right now it's only at 200 degrees. So I'll meet you back here in a couple minutes. All right, we now have a temperature of about 310 degrees. So that's not bad. Actually, that's just about right. About 300. I wouldn't go higher than, 400, definitely not. All right, what do we have to do first? Well, very simply, take the shirt, put it in here, just like that. Now, never go like this, okay? Because this is plastic and it'll melt right to this thing and you'll never get it off. And it'll be your job to get it off. Instead, find yourself some paper. Okay, now this is 60-pound press paper. Don't go out and, let's say, you go to Michael's or wherever your store is and say, hey, I need 60-pound paper. Any paper will really work. Just don't get it too thick or you're going to have it pressed down too long. So what I like to do is put this paper over the top of it, just like that, and then you clamp it down. How long? Good question. What I like to do is have it set for, about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And then I'll let it cool and then hit it again. Because most times you get it too short, you wash the shirt, suddenly you find the image is coming off. You come back the next day, you put the piece of plastic on top of it, and you can redo it again. So, it's not that hard. So I'll let it cool just for a second. So what I would do is, I suggest you keep this piece of plastic just in case when you do wash it, it comes off. You can bring it back the next day, put it in the machine, put this piece of paper over the top of everything. So you put the piece of plastic over the top of it, then the paper, and then press it again. Doesn't hurt it. I do it all the time. Most of the time, you put it in the laundry. Maybe your wife or something like that shrinks your shirts. Not saying But if they do shrink your shirts or you shrink your shirt, it will shrink the image just a little bit and it'll start to peel. So a smart idea is to wash the shirt ahead of time. But in a perfect world, you know, in a classroom, it's not like we have a washing machine and dryer. So, you know, usually right straight out of the box, you're going to have this shirt. So pre-shrunk, it's called. Wash it once. That's what it means. All right, let's put this back over the top of it. Hit it one more time so we don't even have to worry about that scenario. Da, 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 da. Voila, shirt. Now, all you do is have to peel this piece of plastic. Careful, it is flipping hot. Again, save the piece of plastic. Put it somewhere safe, just in case. And we have a new shirt. Ooh. I'll be so popular with this tribal t-shirt and my tribal tattoos. I'll be so tribal. There you go. Enjoy. That is making a t-shirt with a vinyl cutter and a very hot thing. Enjoy.